Hi guys, welcome back. Today is Monday, March 14th, and it is the start of finals week. I thought about filming finals week, but I think it's super boring just because all I do is go to school, take an exam, come back and study for the next exam, and I really don't think that anybody wants to watch me study. If you do, I do have a hour-long study with me video, so you can go and watch that. So I had a better idea. I thought it would be fun for me to come on here and right before my exam guess what score I'm gonna get and then share my results after the exams. Good idea? Maybe, maybe not. I have 5 final exams this week. I have 1 today, I don't have any on Tuesday, and then I have 2 on Wednesday, 1 on Thursday, and then 1 on Friday. Last week we also had 4 final exams. So it was nice how it's kind of like half and half. It's not too bad, 5 exams. I mean, it sounds like a lot, but it's really not that bad. This week is the actual finals week, starting today because it's the last week of school and everyone in school is taking their finals this week. Some of our classes are kind of like split classes where we do have didactic lectures as well as a portion that is hands-on in sim clinic or something like that. So in those cases we have 2 final exams, 1 practical and 1 written. So last week Wednesday we had 2 practicals for our restorative class. We just did a number 19 MO prep and then a number 30 restoration with amalgam, and it was a DO. I passed both of those. And then on Friday, we had our perio practical, which was really fast and easy. It was just scaling. They basically would tell us like a tooth number and then what surface to scale and then like coming in from what direction. And then we had to decide what instrument we were gonna use and then perform the scaling. And then we had like multiple teeth that we had to do during the exam. I did well on that. And then Friday afternoon, we had our biophys written final. All of our didactic courses, our finals are usually during finals week, but our professor was really nice and moved it to the week before finals week. Finals are not able to be remediated, but if it happens the week before finals, you can remediate. So if somebody were to fail our biophys final, they had the option to remediate, but if our biophys final was this week, they wouldn't be able to remediate and they would have to go through like the Office of Academic Affairs, and it would be like this really big problem. Biophys is definitely the hardest class this term, and then histology, but it was really nice that that was before. But then I ended up doing really well on that exam, which is nice. So that leaves 5 exams for this week. So starting off with today is our facial growth final exam. I need to get a 93 on this exam to get a letter of commendation, which is our school's way of kind of like ranking students. Because we're a pass or fail school, that's like the one thing that they can use to rank students. So basically the more LOCs you have, the higher in rank you are in your class. Each class has different requirements for LOCs. So for this class, you had to get a 93 on the midterm and then a 93 on the final. Whereas other classes, you have to get like our perio class, you have to get a 97 on the finals, the 2 finals, the practical and the written final. For our occlusion class, you need to do the extra projects. You need to get at least an 80 on each quiz, and then you need to pass the finals with a 92, I think, or maybe 93. I have a feeling I'm gonna get an 88 or a 90. Like, I have a feeling I'm not gonna hit it, even though I feel prepared. I don't know, but I'm studying right now and I will let you know how it goes. Also, just to let you know, I'm gonna be sharing my scores like right after I take each exam, but these are just like preliminary scores, because after we take an exam, our scores pop up on the screen, which is like really scary. So you know before you walk out the door and head home. Our instructors do go back in and reread things. There's a note section on the exams and you can like type in like questions you have or like your thought process, because sometimes instructors accidentally put in like 2 correct answer choices, or there's typos that really like mess up the entire question. And so a lot of times we do get like 1, 2, 3, 4% back. There was one exam where we got like 10% back, which was ridiculous. But there is potential for our scores to go up. Okay, update. It is now 1:47. My exam was at 1. And it didn't go very well. I did in fact get an 88. Like, I thought. But the exam wasn't hard. Our exam was not supposed to be cumulative, but it was. Our instructor told us that the material covered on the exam would be everything after the midterm. I mean, I understand that we probably should have known a lot of this stuff, like it should have been like engraved in our head, but it would be nice to know that we have to study them, you know? I was going through my exam and I saw something from like the beginning half of the term. I was like, oh, okay, that must be an issue, like an error. It's okay if I miss one. And then I proceed to go through the exam, and half of the exam is from the first half of the term. It's definitely not a horrible grade, but I cannot get an LOC. But I definitely think that there are going to be a bunch of my classmates who send emails or talk to our professor, because a lot of them are freaking out. We were outside and literally every single person in my class was huddled outside talking about the exam. I think I need to get 2 points back to get an LLC. I'm 2 points shy, but it's fine. So we'll see if anything changes, if we get an email. But as of right now, I need to study for my exams. I have 2 exams on Wednesday. I don't have an exam tomorrow, so I just need to study. Now to something, our president and secretary went to go talk to our instructor after the exam because they were giving her like a little gift. They ended up bringing up the fact that we had material on the exam that was not supposed to be on the exam, and our instructor felt really bad about accidentally adding it. I think she said that she got something mixed up, but she said she's gonna go in and adjust our scores, which would be really nice. So hopefully I do end up getting the LLC, but I will update you when those final scores are posted. So apparently our final scores just posted for the exam that I just took, which is crazy because it's only 240 and our exam was at 1. Yes! I did it! I get an LOC! I ended up getting a 96. Hi guys, it is now Tuesday. I've been just studying all day long. I took a little break earlier and now I'm back into it, but I'm just so tired of studying. I have 2 exams tomorrow, which is Wednesday. I have an 8 a.m. minimally invasive dentistry exam and then a 1 o'clock occlusion exam. They're both written exams. I can't get an LLC for the 8 a.m. exam. I didn't get a high enough average on the quizzes. You couldn't even miss 1 per quiz, which is like kind of hard to do, you know? I started studying for that exam like an hour ago. It's currently 4 o'clock and my exam's at 8 a.m. I'm not too worried for these 2 classes because we had weekly quizzes for minimally invasive. Because I only started studying an hour ago, I think I'm gonna get an 85. Actually, no, I say 88 for minimally invasive, and I think occlusion is gonna be an 85 because occlusion, I think, is less applicable to what we're doing, whereas minimally invasive, it's like literally everything that's in the slides is basically stuff that we did in class, whereas occlusion, a lot of it is with stuff that we did in class, but a lot of it is also just like, you know, the anatomy of the muscles in the head and all this extra information. So I'll probably update you guys at the end of the day when I'm done with both exams. But yeah, wish me luck. Good morning, today is Thursday. It's currently 9 a.m. My exam starts in an hour. I have to head to school soon so that I can get there in time and then, I don't know, just get situated and things like that. I am really nervous for this exam. Other than my biophys exam, which was this past Friday, this was the exam that I was most nervous for. And it also has to do with the fact that I was studying for so many other exams and like putting our biophys class as like my priority, that I didn't really study for this class. And it was just hard, I think, because we had 2 exams yesterday. So I spent our day off on Tuesday studying for those 2 exams and then studying a little for this class. And so I definitely didn't get as much studying done for this class as I should have. Happens often. I think I'm at the point where I'm in the passing range, which is really all I want, because to get an LLC for this class, I think I need a 98 on this exam. At this point, I'm just like not even gonna try. So I mean, like, if it happens, it happens, but I really doubt it. So I think I'm gonna get, I honestly think I'm gonna get like a solid 73, maybe 75 if, I don't know, something good happens, but I don't think I'm gonna get any higher than a 75. I did really bad with time management and preparation for this exam, so we'll see how it goes. Also, I still haven't started studying for my exam tomorrow morning. My mom also comes into town today, so I don't know, I just really need to get my stuff together. But exam is in less than an hour and I'm freaking out, but I think and I hope and I'm praying that I'm in the passing range, because if I fail, then I'm literally gonna have a mental breakdown and not know what to do, because I can't retake it. And I'm gonna have to go through the Office of Academic Affairs, and I just don't want that to happen. And we also still haven't gotten our grades from yesterday's exams, but I'm pretty sure I passed both, so I don't really care at the same time. But wish me luck, because I really need it, especially for today. Okay, I am back from my exam. It went pretty well, actually. I ended up missing the LLC by 4%, which is like, it's fine. I don't really care that much about LLCs. I'm just glad that I passed, and I can't believe I got over a 90%. Okay, hi guys. I had to come to my bathroom because my mom is sleeping right now. But we just got our scores for our 2 exams from Wednesday. And so I don't remember what I said I thought I was gonna get for minimally invasive. I ended up being a 90, and then I think the class average was like an 87. And then for occlusion, I ended up being an 85. So I can't get an LLC. I think the class average for that one was like an 82 point something. So like I feel a little better about myself. Like no matter how I did, if I do like the same or better than the class average, then I feel better about myself, like regardless of what my score is. Like if the class average was like a 50 and I got a 51, then I'm like, okay, like failing isn't too bad, you know? On the flip side, if like the class average was like a 99 and I got a 98.5, then I would beat myself up about it. So very toxic mindset, but but I'm studying for perio right now. The material is not too bad. I feel like I should get at least an 85. I'm gonna say like an 85, 87. I'm gonna get. But to get an LLC, I need a 97, and I'm pretty sure that's not gonna happen, because on average our exams for like all of our classes are usually about 50 questions, and so to get a 97 you can't miss a single question. I'm really excited to get one more done, but I'm just gonna continue studying and we'll see how good I do tomorrow. Hello everyone, it is currently like 10 a.m. My exam was at 9, and like I said, I needed a 97 to get an LLC. I got a 92. This term's finals week was definitely not as stressful as last term. Maybe my like mindset is just changing, and I am learning how to accept failure and be happy with the process of learning rather than being hard on myself. Still being in dental school like validates the fact that I'm like good enough, you know what I mean? I definitely have been learning to give myself more credit for like the things that I do and whatnot. But with that being said, finals week is over. Break is gonna be way better than being in school. I hope you're staying happy and healthy, and I will see you next time.